you guys discovered Lil Boosie to be real, like,
Yeah, no doubt.
Like on a major level.
Frog, well, we got a partner named Frog. He an OG dude from, you know, from the hood, from Southside Baton Rouge. He the one who brought, you know, he brought Boosie to Loc. Like, man, you gotta check this kid out, and the rest was history, bro.
Yeah, and even in the documentary, you see like a 13, maybe 14-year-old Boosie riding, and you guys are kind of helping him.
That's some classic footage. So Frog shot that, you know, we was in the hotel room recording one night, and Frog shot all that. But yeah, that footage was a little bit later actually, but it's still, you know,
hit the mark. Hit the mark.
You know,
that is some classic footage. It was interesting to see Boosie in the studio, and he's like kind of, you know, you guys kind of coaching him almost.
Yeah,
dope, which is dope. And I think, man, maybe do you think that at that moment you made a lasting impression on his artist, on him being an artist, and why he's such a big artist today?
I think so. Like, I think just from him working with me and Loc, you know, from you know, when he first came aboard with us, yeah, he learned a lot from us, like, you know, just by recording and, you know, formatting songs and a lot of stuff like that, because he was real raw. Like, you know, I don't even know if he ever recorded in the studio before. He just used to write raps and, you know, rapping to his people around him. Wow. He was just such of a raw talent, though. You know, it was like, man, this, and when we dropped that first record with him on it, it was kind of like, it went viral again. Back then, like you say, it was the same, you know, effect. Like, everybody was just mesmerized with the shit that he was saying, and it sounded like a little kid, but he's saying this shit that's like, man, no kid ain't supposed to be talking about shit.
Exactly.
So it's like, so it was kind of people up, but it was like
catchy still. It was like very catchy, man.
Right.
And a lot of people had been hearing about Boosie all throughout the Southeast and the Southwest for a while after that.
Yeah.
But there was a point there where you were with C-Loc and you pretty much had to take the reins. Like, he got locked up or something like that.
Yeah.
And I guess there was an issue with some bootleg CDs and something like that.
What you was talking about was, okay, well, Loc had got locked up. We was just doing Boosie's first album, his own album, right? Because we did the first thing we did with Boosie was a Camp album 3, Camp 3, which was really me, him, and Loc.
And that's the album that was Loc and you and Boosie featuring all the
right. That was like the one that, you know, that's the first record people heard Boosie on, you know.
And that's the one that took off, which is crazy.
Took off. Like, then we did a Loc album with the same format. It's Loc album, but we all on it, you know, we all over it. Then we started working on Boosie album. Loc get to jail. Loc go to jail when we like halfway through recording the album. So he might got like a half album done. So I had to take him to finish that album and get that album pressed up and mastered and mixed and all that.
So at that time, you were basically operating as a CEO of the label, right?
Exactly. And that, you know, it's like, well, kind of at that time, I knew what I was doing. Kind of before that, with Bleed album, I kind of had to do some shit like that. Like, I had to kind of complete his album. And I really didn't realize what I was doing, like A&R or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, by the time it was the Boosie, I kind of, you know, because that's what, like, I got all that game from Loc. Like, I learned how to be a CEO, you know, from being with him. Like, you know, I wanna ask a million. If you do some shit I wanna know how to do, I'm gonna ask you a million questions, bro. I'm like, man, what this do? Explain it to me. So that's how I got that game. And you know, I got the rap game from Bleed. I got the, you know, the CEO game from Loc. You know what I'm saying?